This is the BlackTop right here on Legacy Internet Radio. It is Mike J, Kels, Milan, and DJ Worldwide with you, your beautiful radio family, ladies and gentlemen.
We hear y'all.
We are excited because we're about to begin a great 3-part series known as Black Love, Why Should I Get Married?
The great debate.
The great debate. Okay, because as soon as I said marriage, boy, it's like allergic reaction. All these men that hung up the phone and cut off the internet right now.
Well, gotta go.
Well, you said marriage. I'll holler at y'all. See y'all next Wednesday. But tonight we're touching on a very specific question. Part 1 of this series is it fair to set a time standard or a timetable on elevating your relationship to the next level? Okay, is it fair that I'll tell you a little bit of a personal story, and it was a joke maybe earlier in the show, but it was a true story. One lady I met back in my past. Okay, we dated for a little while and made it official a little bit, but then she had the nerve to say, if you don't marry me in 6 months, I'm single out here in these streets.
6 months?
6 whole months, Jesus.
If you don't marry her in 6 months.
Interesting.
We only been on 3 dates. I ain't had raw sex yet.
First of all, you shouldn't. You should be protecting it.
I mean, yeah, true, but you know, if you have raw sex, then how you know you made it?
Do it responsibly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Shout out to, blame it on the goose. But I'm just saying, for the sake of being presented that information, I like, no, I'm out.
She had some debts to pay and she wanted you to share them.
Right. Was she on child support? No.
She got warrants. I mean, that could be, but
maybe she was illegal.
She might have needed a green card.
She might have been. All right. She might have just
then
put on blackface for the relationship. You know what I'm saying? But
hey, I've seen crazier things.
But somebody, when I told this story to somebody who was a female, she said, well, you can't get mad at a woman who has standards.
6 months old? Come on, bro.
6 months is extreme. Like, you knew better. You should listen to Kels and did better.
Yeah.
Especially if you're saying this still in the dating phase. Like, love hasn't even been established.
Did you even spend the night with her at this time?
No.
So before I even spent the night with you, you want me to put a ring on it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sis.
She was letting me know that.
Yeah,
sis.
And it makes sense why some people are single. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, so I asked that question to our listeners, and I'll start off with our family members here, our kinfolk. Is it fair to set a timetable or a time standard in a relationship? Let's go to Milan first.
I go first.
So, ma'am, if you're in a relationship for a long time and there's not been a ring on it yet, or you haven't reached a certain level where you guys haven't even talked about marriage or whatever the case may be, some people think that what's the point of even being in a relationship? But then some people say, it's not really much of a big deal. Some people are willing to take time, but how much time are you willing to take? And do you agree that someone should set a timetable in a relationship?
Okay. So I told y'all kind of how I feel about marriage now, but for the people watching,
and listening,
I don't necessarily know if marriage is something that I want to do. Like, it sounds great. Always wanted to do it. I thought I was supposed to. But also, marriage to me is forever. And I get kind of like claustrophobic. I don't know if I don't know.
So it sounds like you need somebody that's long distance or that works a lot, so you can have your space.
That'd be great. That'd be awesome. I think my situation now, I would definitely want to get married to him, but that's my son's father. Like that's a whole family dynamic.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily need to get married, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like I don't need to get married. I'm not putting a time frame on us when we get married.
Right.
But if we were to get married, it would make sense because I mean we already pretty much have a married household.
Okay.
So it's not like nothing out of the ordinary, but like me, I'm not putting a time frame on you. I don't need to get married.
So you feel like it wouldn't even be a difference?
No, it's gonna be the same exact thing. I'm doing the same thing I was doing yesterday after I get a ring.
Okay. That's fair. All right. I rock with that. What about you, Kev?
Well, I want to say,
She dead serious. Let's put the light on.
I want to say, I guess in regards to the last thing you said, as far as you be doing the same thing as you did yesterday. I guess it depends on the situation because I have done the same thing, quote unquote,
Right.
and it was for the wrong person. So as long as you have somebody that respect as long as you have somebody that respects and sees and views you as you want to,
Right,
and that is on the same page of your views of marriage, and I think you're fine. But for me, I mean, I think marriage would be great if it's with the right person. I think it would be hell with the wrong person.
absolutely.
And then trying to, I guess, conform someone to what your ideal situation is, but then that goes to communication of what your reality is.
Conform.
Well, so I say conform because I mean people they think that on the surface, oh yeah, we relate, everything's fine.
Yeah.
But in your mind, you have a whole different situation of, oh, I think marriage is gonna be like this, or running a household, raising a child is gonna be like this.
Yeah.
But then when you come together, slob, nasty, don't do like it's not what you think.
So do you think like the initial question, like Mike was asking, like, can the engagement be that much longer so you can figure all that reality out?
I think you should have at least, you go through the 4 seasons together and see how you act in the fall, spring, winter, and summer. And I'm not saying hopefully, but you have to see somebody through different situations to know that
I think something bad had to happen. Like,
Okay.
something not like death, but like something like hard times.
Agree.
A struggle or something.
A struggle,
I gotta
type
know
of struggle.
you can hold me up through that.
Or if I can tolerate how the soon-to-be spouse, how they act during certain things. 'Cause you might can't take it. Like hold on.
And if it's beyond, I say 2 years, then y'all need to sit down and have a conversation. What are we doing? What's your vision? What's your goal? Because I know my ultimate goal would be marriage, but if we over here just playing house, you ain't getting serious. I ain't getting serious, and I'm good by myself.
So do you think finances got anything to do with it?
That
Splitting would be
is
a lot
very
easier.
important.
Because what if 2 years both of y'all still broke, or y'all still both still trying to
I
build your
think that's
empire?
very important, though.
It might not be time to get married unless you're doing to just as a piece or getting something simple.
Well, I mean,
I think finances are very important because you not only if you getting married, you're bringing your junk in there, but you're going to make sure they stuff is together too, because you're taking on that stuff. Like they got taxes they ain't filed in the last couple of years. Y'all get married, oh that's on y'all. It's no longer on them. Or they got child support they ain't paying. That's on you. That's no longer on just him or her. So that is very important.
Student loans.
Exactly.
I don't want to talk about that, but.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about that.
But so in a sense, I'll say it is kind of fair because I feel like I wouldn't want to be with nobody that doesn't have a set of standards for themselves. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I think you should be realistic. If you know you ain't got yourself together,
you can't
in a certain time frame, you can't expect someone else to get you there just because you want to be married so bad. But you got to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, am I ready to put this type of standard here for this relationship, knowing damn well that I got this, that, and the third going on that's going to take more time than what I'm allowing my partner to have before I say, all right, I don't see a ring on it, so what we doing?
Well, I mean, even with that, if y'all are going to be working on stuff, I mean, are you guys bringing benefit? Like to say, all right, well, in 2 years, if we ain't, progressed any, then how are we really making each other better?
I think certain situations do require a timeline, though. I will say that, like, because I'm
people
not
get comfortable. People get real.
10
real
years being a girlfriend is extreme. That is extreme.
Unless you're okay with that, then it's
Yeah,
just like,
I
all right,
mean-
well, keep kicking it.
Common law marriage.
Yeah, a lot of
Oh,
women.
yeah, in Virginia,
a
yeah.
lot of
Common
women
law.
are more enticed with the idea of the wedding more than the actual marriage.
So they want the debt. I don't want
they,
the debt.
They worrying about the
I gotta
walking down the aisle with their fabulous dress on, and
tears in their eyes, and
the first dance,
Yeah.
and the honeymoon, and
The
all
dress.
the food.
But
I'm
The
sorry, I'm
dress.
hungry.
that. The marriage part, like the crying, and the arguments,
And the forgiveness and
the
all
learning
that.
how to be a parent together for the first time, or all that stuff. People don't really sign up for that. People just
No.
sign up for the TV aspect.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
somebody jumping the broom with you, somebody, going in the limo with you, riding off in the sunset. Like after that sunset ride, is the part people don't really think about.
Yeah.
When they come to marriage. But I don't think it should be a timetable though. Some people, I know people that got married in a week. Some people
Yeah.
that got married in 7 years. But it shouldn't be like crazy. Once
Yeah.
once your partner reaches out to you and tells you their discomfort with something, then it should be a conversation. But until then, if y'all both having a good time, living life, it doesn't matter what the rest of the world is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
do y'all.
Yeah.
So does the time frame start like before y'all move in? Because don't you feel like you have to live with someone before you even have that
I
discussion?
agree with that. Yeah. I gotta
That's
at
a whole
least
different conversation.
get it.
Yeah, that's a whole
Yeah.
Some
different.
people feel like religious views, shacking and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I don't. I think you need to live together. But some people feel like it's called shacking.
Yeah.
Man, that's,
You don't
that's-
truly know somebody until you live with
Whew,
them.
praise
But
God.
then when
Definitely
you get to know them, it's just like, all right, well, I think I've had my share. You can be out.
Exactly.
So
true.
I,
Cause you would hate to get married and then spend all that money on the divorce,
exactly.
knowing that damn, like you really horrible. I can't live with your stupid ass.
There needs to be a lot of space in this house because you need to be in one area and I need to be in the other.
That's a whole nother conversation. Now your roommates up in that jam.
Pretty much.
Straight up.
been there, done that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's the longest, Kales, you would be engaged for? You said 2 years, right?
Well, now that I am of a certain age,
Doing better.
doing better now. I'm not about to be just dating anybody that I don't see potential for. So I say, anything longer than 2 years is we're not moving forward.
And this is not a relationship, this is just an engagement. Or is this
Oh.
a relationship?
What about you?
So wait.
Wait.
'Cause-
So you said engagement. So
Yeah,
so
engaged.
she's
Oh.
already been asked
Like
to get married.
you got the ring, but
Oh, okay.
the ceremony hasn't happened yet.
Oh, well, we doing this joint next year at the latest. All right.
Okay.
I don't need no huge wedding. I just need some good food, a nice dress, and a great honeymoon. Okay, great.
Okay. What about you, Milan?
Engagement, I want to do, I guess it would be technically 2 years because I want a whole year to kind of just like sit in that engagement. And then that following year, then I could like plan a wedding. So, and my wedding, I want it to be a destination wedding.
Yeah.
So I don't plan on doing this huge elaborate
Yeah.
wedding, all of this. The people who want to be there going to pay for their tickets and get there. And that's how you know who really care about you.
You're right.
So that's what I want. I want a
Yeah.
destination wedding.
Yeah, I
Okay.
definitely want that too.
So there's a guy who has experience in that whole marriage realm. So worldwide,
Tell us about it.
yeah, man.
Shine a light on it.
Like
Well, I tell people all the time, time is a thing you should not rush. I did that in my marriage, and it was a lot of stuff that we did not know about each other. That people who date for a long time get to know. You know what I'm saying? Like regular, everyday stuff.
So how long did you date before you went on?
We really didn't date.
Oh,
It was
okay.
somebody I knew I met a long time ago, and we kind of like would hang out every once in a while, and then it was like we both were
Sounds
available,
familiar.
Gotcha.
and it was like we felt like we were in that point of our life where it was like, look, we in our 30s now, what we gonna do? And Oh, somebody
Oh,
called
we
me
got-
in there.
Oh, we got a caller.
Oh,
Might be
man.
my wife.
Let us
I hope
praise
it's not an
Jesus.
ex of mine.
Go ahead, answer. Let come in.
Who is this?
We got an epic caller, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, you calling the BlackTop? What's up?
Hello, how are y'all?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm fine.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Canessa King, and I'm calling from Woodbridge, Virginia.
Woodbridge.
Woodbridge is in the
Okay.
building. Miss Nessa, what's up, man? So
Nothing.
our question tonight, we would love to
Oh,
get your
Lord.
answer.
Can I cuss on this show first?
Well, yeah, you
Oh,
you
Bella
can.
said no cussing. I
Okay,
can't
there you
cuss.
go.
Bella
See?
said no cussing.
Look
Go
at
ahead.
Bella. Bella is doing great in her. So, the question tonight is it fair to set a timetable or a time standard for your relationship to elevate? Like, should you say, I better be married by
this
this?
is my favorite conversation.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
you know, I was in the military, of course, and, you know, we never had timetables on relationships. So as soon as people used to come back, they get married because, you know, or before they leave, they want to have somebody to honor them when there's something happened to them, right? So I had a friend of mine, and her husband got married within 2 weeks of knowing each other. And guess what? They just celebrated their 25th anniversary.
Oh, wow.
That's
That's
good
like a
stuff
couple
right
months
there.
ago.
Crazy.
When you know, you know.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
That's
amazing.
exactly what he said. He said, I didn't want to date nobody else.
Hmm.
And I have encountered so many people with that same type of concept. And then, you know, they said every day was a way to get to know each other. I learned about that person every day. Every day was a day to learn, to fall in love. That's what he said.
Wow.
So it's about their
So,
perception, it
because
sounds like.
if you've been with somebody so long, you know everything about them, so you don't need to get to know them. But if you was in a relationship for 2 weeks, every day you learn something new about that person. So that's what he said, that helps their relation grow.
Word. And big salute to you. Thank you for your service, by the way.
And yours too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But so real quick, another question for you is, how long would you stay engaged to somebody before you say, all right, this is long
Engaged?
enough?
Oh,
yeah.
he got a good maybe year so I can find out what to do and lose this weight so I can fit in their dress. That's
right.
Game plan.
Word.
yeah. If anything over a year and we ain't done that, oh no, it's all right. You're not gonna waste my gold, my good years away.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel that. Well, thank you so much, Miss Nessa. I do appreciate you, ma'am.
Anytime. I'm glad to see you guys on this show.
Mhm.
And I remember when it was just starting. It was like yesterday, 2014. We
Absolutely.
were sitting in the office
Yeah.
in Bell Chase.
Well, I appreciate you, and it's definitely grown. So I thank you so much for the support, Miss Nessa. But thank you so much, baby. I'll holler at you later, Sugarfoot.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
804-402-2893. Shout out to all my Navy people out there. But 804-402-2893. We open up the phone lines for you guys to give us a call. Let us know, is it fair to set a time standard or its timetable in your relationship? Actually, it's a funny story because I met somebody I was stationed with who met their wife in 10 days.
Wow.
10 days.
So you tell me I gotta go to the military to find somebody?
I
That's
think
not fair.
their time frame is different from ours because they literally put their life on the line every
Yeah,
day.
every day.
Yeah.
So to them, a marriage in 2 weeks is like, okay,
That's normal.
Yeah, if you
You
get
get it
shot
done.
at, you know what I'm saying? You like, shit,
Yeah,
I might
like,
die
let's
tomorrow.
get
I'm
it
going
done.
to get married right now. Stop playing.
Right.
Go ahead and make these babies, and then about once they come back from deployment, then it's divorce papers all across. Boy, it's,
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
a lot of them sad military stories.
yeah.
People
boy.
come back from being deployed for 9 months and your wife's 6 months pregnant. Like, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Waiting for you.
Exactly. Or you've been over there killing folks this whole entire time. You come back and now your mental ain't exactly in the right,
Right.
place, and a lot of women can't handle that. But if you'd have took the time to get to know what you're getting into,
Yeah.
you would have saw that coming. But anyway,
You up in the bed, someone, get down! They coming!
that was the microwave food. Get up off the floor.
Get off the floor.
No popcorn in the house.
But she did make a good point. It's like if you don't know this person, it's like you're still dating them. So it's like it's important to date your spouse.
That's true.
Or date your boyfriend or girlfriend, whoever, every day.
Agree.
So she did make a good point though.
Makes sense.
Because you find it's like she make it seem like it's a fun thing, like we're figuring each other out.
Like every day
And
we're doing new stuff.
It could be a frustrating thing depending on your personality. Like
True.
learning people when you think you should already know somebody, that could be frustrating. Like, what? You already know I want lemonade. Why you bring me Sprite? You know I don't drink soda. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's,
You know me for 2 days now. Come on.
No ice.
You had 48 hours
to get this right.
So we got married quick, right? And we didn't have
What's quick?
maybe less than a month.
Oh.
And from the time I took a knee to the time we said I do. And actually we was going on a cruise. And I was like, look, this would be perfect. Come on the cruise with me. We gonna get married. So what happened was we got married at the Justice of Peace in Norfolk. The ship left from Norfolk. So we literally went to the Justice of Peace with our luggage.
Wow.
With our little cruise t-shirts on, the came with the little,
Oh my God.
and any courthouse you can't take stuff inside because they got to scan it. So we left our luggage in the bushes in the parking lot.
Wow.
Next to like police cars. We was like, anybody gonna mess with this stuff. So we had all our luggage outside. So I said, hold on, I'm gonna go check if we can get married. You know what I'm saying? I went inside. I came back outside. I ain't see her. I'm like, where you at?
She dipped on you.
She was pacing up and down the sidewalk, nervous, like she was, like, it was crazy. And I was like, all right, let's go in there and do it. We paid our little $50, got married, came back out, took our luggage, and got on the cruise ship.
Man, you got a wedding and a honeymoon all in one trip, Jesus. That is all right.
That's what I call
But and I feel
saving.
like
Very
people
efficient.
spend like $1,000, $1,500, $15,000, I mean $20,000 on a wedding, and it's like, what are you really paying for?
I used to want that.
Like
Not
that
no more.
ring, a very, very expensive
That's
ring,
what's
and
important.
a big,
Right?
and a
You
big
can
wedding
see it. You
is
can
not
see
going to keep your marriage together. You know what I'm saying? Like, or is that going to be the reason why you stay with somebody?
Yeah.
Well, we spent $20,000 on the wedding, so I can't divorce her.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I can still go.
And she don't want a divorce because she like to do the Beyonce. If you like it, then put a ring on and dance.
That
In
don't
the
mean
club.
that I can still do that. Divorce. You're not getting this ring back.
Exactly. And fun fact, if it's on a holiday, you're not getting that ring back, fellas.
That's true.
So pick a different day.
Carlo,
We got a call on the line. Caller, who's this?
you got 1 minute.
This is Apple Brown Betty.
What's up, Apple Brown lady? How you doing?
Everything. I just wanted to make a quick comment on timetables and relationships.
Go ahead.
I think you should have timetables for yourself. You know what I mean? So like there are definitely parameters. You have to name your price up front going into these situations so that you're not blindsided and like making decisions from a place of like shock and things like that. But you know what's acceptable for you. You know what's ridiculous for you. You know, there are 50-year-old women introducing themselves as so-and-so's girlfriend.
Correct.
That personally is outside of my timetable. You know what I mean? But I think it's important to have those boundaries and parameters for yourself, you know, and that way it is something that like the relationship portion is secondary. Y'all probably got to get out of here, so I'll let you go. But I just wanted to offer that tidbit. And congratulations on the show and welcome to the Legacy family. Y'all doing a great job.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
welcoming us. We appreciate you, Apple Brown lady. We see you. We'll hear from you later.
I'll be around.
All right. So,
All right.
that is, ladies and gentlemen, man, that's our epic conversation. Let us know how you feel about it. Feel free to like the Facebook page, BlackTop. You guys can also follow us on Instagram at the BlackTop. That's DABLSCKTOP. Just like that. Boy, that came out fluid. Shout out to this wine, boy. This is all right. Gee, I can
Rose.
I feel like I can smell automatopoeia if I wanted to. I ain't gonna try.
I
But,
say don't even.
but real quick before we go, man, I just want to read two answers on our Facebook post. Again, the question is it fair to set a time standard or timetable in your relationship. Shout out to Shay Henderson, who says expectations is twofold. It can sabotage you or it can keep you focused on your goal in mind. It's good to have a goal in mind while dating or in a relationship overall, but you truly have to live day by day because anything in life can change in a split second. Just like how how Milan they say he switched up and said she don't want to be married no more. Jesus Christ, woman.
I mean, but I feel what she said. What Apple said, that's exactly how I was feeling.
That's true.
Like, I can't be a whole mother and your girlfriend for 10 years. Like, something got to shake. It sounds weird calling you your girlfriend, calling me your girlfriend. Yeah. It's just weird.
And then shout out to Cole B, who says, no, it's not right. Just go with the flow. Vibes don't lie. So if you're not fulfilled in that situation, then move around.
Move around.
Move around in the South. That means you.
Hold on now.
You out here stepping in the name of anything opposite of love.
Stepping in the name of
of cheeks. That's what you're stepping in.
Even.
Man.
CVS receipts.
I tell you. long cheeks. Extendo clips. But shout out to that, ladies and gentlemen. That's an epic first part 1 of this series. We'll be back next week with part 2 of Black Love. Why should I get married? And in that one, it's gonna be epic, man. We're talking about is marriage more of a goal for women than it is men?
Nowadays.
That's true. Well, we'll see. We'll see what our BlackTop Nation followers say and what we have to say here. Make sure you guys tune in next week right here, Legacy Internet Radio, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Like and follow the page, follow the movement. If you're tired of living check to check, and if you owe the IRS or need a refund, need a tax preparer who will represent you, look no further. Contact Journal Audits today. Our mission is helping clients to build economical stability. We service individuals, self-employed, and small businesses. Let's help you change your financial situation today. Visit journalaudits.com or call us at 804-893-5007 to schedule your appointment today. Again, the number is 804-893-5007. Don't be Wesley Snipes out here in these streets, okay? Because jail does not need you. Call her. Get your ish on point.
Make sure y'all hit her up.
That's right, man. Shout out to all my W-2s out there.
Shout out. Where are they? Speaking of.
Yeah, where are they? We need those ASAP.
Send them in, please.
Thank you so much for watching our video. Now, if you don't mind, can you do us one more favor? Hit that subscribe button and also tap that bell notification. That way you're alerted about all of our live content, our live episodes, behind the scenes information, also live interviews with some of your favorite guests, and plus many more right here on BlackTop TV. Also, if you need more information about the show, follow us on Instagram, the BlackTop. That's DABLACKTOP, and you know me. Ha! I'm a poet, ain't even know it. I rhyme all the time. And that's about it.